there has been a lot of information that has been put out about certain medical records that were not picked up. And while our detective did not pick up those records initially during the initial investigation, as we progressed through the information after the original story came out earlier this week, what we learned is while we didn't pick up the records as a technical step in the investigation, indeed those medical records were reviewed. Those medical records in question were reviewed by the medical professionals assigned to the Center for Child Protection and as a part of the Child Protection team. And so there was a technical step where we didn't pick them up, but I wanted to ensure the parents that during the initial investigation, those records were reviewed. There was questions that because we didn't pick them up, they weren't reviewed. And what we're learning is that's not factual. They were reviewed. And so I wanted the opportunity to come discuss this with the parents to give them a little assurance that during the initial investigation, the records that were called into question, the medical records that were called into question, were indeed reviewed by the medical professionals that we, the police department, rely on from the Center for Child Protection. We're not medical doctors. We would never review, analyze, and determine what those records say. We have to rely on the medical professionals that are assigned to the Center for Child Protection and to that team that does the review of those records. So that's why we were here this evening.
So if those records did indeed say, and correct me if I'm wrong, that there was evidence of sexual assault, they did, correct?
Yes.
Why, if they were reviewed by medical professionals, why was the case closed?
So I'm going to answer that the same way I answered the parents. We've reopened the investigation because it was the appearance that those medical records were missed. Because it's an active investigation, I can't tell you what those medical documents did or did not say, or what the review provided, what the review said that was provided to us by the medical professional. What I can say is that all those medical documents were reviewed, and based on the medical documents, based on the forensic interview of the child, based on the witness statements that we took, based on all the totality of all the circumstances that are involved in an investigation, it's all the information that we use to come to a conclusion on how a case is closed. I'll also share with you is I've placed new detectives on the case. I want fresh eyes on the case because of the concerns, because of the questions. We don't want to leave any stone unturned. So we're going to put fresh eyes on it. The DA's office is participating with us. We're putting fresh eyes. We're going to look at it all over again to ensure that everything is conducted appropriately within the investigation.